She's fierce, she's iconic, and she's here. Today we're diving into the world of Eternia with Mondo's 1/6 scale masterpiece, Teela, warrior goddess of Masters of the Universe. I missed out on the timed edition that included the extra serpent headdress, the serpent staff, and 200x portrait head sculpt when it first dropped. Sometime last year, but I was lucky enough to grab the regular version off Mondo's website, and yes, it's still in stock, it's still available. Now, I'll be honest, when the original Masters of the Universe cartoon aired, I was already in high school, so I never really got into the series back then. The only figure I had was Skeletor, and yep, I still got him. I've gone back and watched a few episodes since then, and let's just say Teela definitely stands out. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more high-end collectibles reviews like this one. Today's unboxing is something that really caught my eye when I pre-ordered Mondo's Creature from the Black Lagoon, the timed edition, which I still haven't pre-ordered. I think that's supposed to be released in October. It's the Mondo Teela. Let's not waste any time and let's get into it. All right, first up is the packaging. Looking at the art, very beautiful. First off, this little guy here, this is my only Skeletor figure from 1981, I think it came out. This is the only one I had. This is the only toy I had from MOTU. Yeah, that's it. So, still got him. I can't believe it, but let's get to the packaging. So, as you can see, as we spin the 360, Mondo did really well on the artwork. I mean, it really reflects the Masters of the Universe. It's got the beautiful artwork of Teela right there in the front. Very nice. I mean, even got over there, was that the Beast Man over there? You can see on the very left. I think that's his name. Not very familiar with all the characters a little bit, but yeah, it's not super expert. If anybody down in the comments maybe want to correct me, who's a big fan of the Masters of the Universe, feel free to do that. And you can see at the top has a logo, and it does have a magnetic closure, so really nice kind of windowed box in the inside. Nice picture of the actual product herself and the clamshell. So let's cut the tape and take her out of the box. So yeah, definitely well packaged. Even got the artwork in the inside, very nice. She's all secured, nice and secured right here in this clamshell. The tray in the bottom. I'll take all the tape off here, and you can kind of see this is not the timed edition, since like I said I missed out on it. Right there would have been the serpent headdress, the serpent staff, and also the 200x, I think, portrait sculpt. It does have the waist style grabber, which I'm going to actually replace that with pretty much personally I'm going to swap it out for a crotch style grabber to make it posing easier and to avoid potential scuffs around the waist. So now I've got some extra stands around and with the crotch grabber. So yeah, I haven't had too many figures with waist grabbers. That used to be back in the day. So it's kind of interesting that Mondo included that. Let's take a look at first the Sword of Protection. It's beautifully done. I'm assuming that's what it's called. The sculpting, the metallic finish, and everything on it, we'll look at here in a second. Pop it up. Yep, looks really good. And yeah, that's the detail on it. Let's take a quick look at it. The paint app, very nicely done on it. So yeah, that's really, so yeah, very nice. Very nice. And I think this was pretty much, this sword was kind of almost like, kind of designed, I guess, with this particular figure in mind. Like I said, I'm not, like I mentioned earlier, I haven't watched all the Masters of the Universe, or even there's a show. But yeah, you can look at that. Even the scabbard there, or the holder, really nicely done. The detail, the strap, rubber. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to put it on because, like I said, there's no. It might seem like it's going to be a little difficult to take some finagling to get her around her waist. So I don't know if I'm actually going to put that on there. From some of the episodes I've seen, she doesn't wear this very often in the show. But I might be wrong. If everybody out there, Masters Universe aficionados, or huge big fans and more familiar with the show, let me know in the comments. And the spear, very nicely done as well. Pretty stiff. It's a little plastic. I don't know if there's some rubber pieces, but yeah, the detailing on this is really nice. Really stands out. Yeah, really nice. And even the detail, let's look back here, kind of close up. Kind of see almost looks like a serpent tail or something. Very cool. At the end, yeah, just got a little flex to it. Very nice. Very nicely done. And we'll get some more in focus there. Kind of showing us more the detailing and the paint and all the, yeah, definitely got a little different mixer. Definitely a really nice paint job in this. Very nicely. Really good. Very impressive so far with this. Kind of late in the game, like I said at the beginning. This was released last year. Missed the timed edition. Wasn't really looking into it, but yeah, these they're just beautiful figures, and yeah, really nice. Now we're gonna look at the definitely the different interchangeable hands. There's a grip in, relax, and a fist. Yeah, so swapping them out seemed like they would be pretty smooth. So there's a lot of flexibility when posing. So it's nice that definitely it's different options for hands and stuff. So yeah. And then we're looking at the shield. Another looking standout there. Great sculpt. Love the subtle metallic little accents, and there's a little subtle battle weathering in the paint. Very nicely put together as well. And we get into focus here, kind of see all the detail, a little intricate, and you can see the little handle where she grabs. Even the detail in the back. Yeah, very nicely done. Well done piece here. Okay, now let's look at the alternate head sculpt. She's got a little expression on there, a little fierce expression. Again, beautifully paint app work on this sculpt. If we can get into focus for you, sorry about that. Trying to, especially with the, yeah, look at that, very nicely done. Yeah, I mean, look at the brows, man. Look at that expression on her face. I don't know if I'll use this as a main when I display her. I'll probably put her on, once in a while I might switch it out every once in a while, the head sculpt. But I think her basic expressionless, her basic one, I guess, I'll probably keep more. But yeah, look at the detail on the hair, how that's put together as well. Very nicely done. Yeah, just a really pretty figure. Just a very attractive looking Teela. Like I said, I've never really got into the other toys except for Skeletor, the original one back in the day, and that's what's kind of funny. I don't even remember even my parents buying that or I buying that. I can't remember, but yeah. So let's take a look at her herself. First impression is taking her out of the bag here. She is definitely stunning. The paintwork on the face, just looking at her from here, especially the eyes, some of the subtle shading she's got in there, the detail, even on the outfit, the armor. Just incredible craftsmanship. Really nicely done. Even the little faux fur around her shoulder area there, and even in near her ankles, her boots. But yeah, that's nicely protected. Definitely got a lot of protection on here. But let's go back to the stand. We're gonna switch out the waist style and into the crotch style grabber here. And I'll probably display her with this, since I do have a lot of extra stands, as I mentioned before. I'll use the crotch style. Yeah, that'll make it so much easier, and I can just knock it out and don't have to worry about any potential scuffs. I mean, yeah, it's all good. So yeah, that's what I'm going to probably use that. Much easier to display her really fast. And then here, since she is pretty tight, I noticed on a lot of the ankle joints, I'm going to use my portable little heater. Get some little heat up that plastic, kind of loosen up the joints slightly a little bit. You can use a blow dryer, a hair dryer. I have a dedicated, I used to use a blow dryer, but I got a dedicated little portable heater. But you can kind of see you can, good nice articulation there. She's solid, pretty wise. I mean, articulation wise, I mean, yeah, there you go. Just kind of move her ankles a little bit. But yeah, even in the double jointed knees, nice little touch there. I'm glad they have that. But yeah, just really, really nice. Yeah, it was good. Like I said, let's adjust the knee again here. The ankles will, yeah, just take a look at the overall. Yeah, one more time. Let's just see if we can get and the ankles, nice articulation there. I noticed earlier too there, just slightly a little bit loose out of the box, just a bit. Yeah, so if you're getting, it gives a lot of good posing options with all these different articulation. And then look at the Mondo logo painted on the foot, on the sole of her shoe, her boot. But yeah, even the articulation there is nice. Yeah, well done. Like I said, just kind of move her around, just kind of look at all the different pieces on her. Let's see if we can get some more up here. I don't think I can even get her. I don't think she can get the articulation on the shoulders where she can move her arms out. Yeah. So overall, the build quality is exactly what you'd expect, I guess, from Mondo figure. Like I said, I have this is not my first Mondo figure. I have a review of McReady from The Thing. That's my very first Mondo figure. So this is my second one. And I do have the She-Ra figure. I do have a time edition of that. I picked that up a little bit after I got this one, and I'll be doing a video on her as well. Again, another release that I missed out. So taking a look at overall, just looking at her head, just gorgeous, gorgeous portrait, head sculpt, really nicely done. And we'll do a 360 with her. Put all their accessories, pretty much different head sculpts and all that. We'll put that on. But yeah, just kind of look at the face a little bit. Kind of look at just kind of back and forth. Yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, just giving my thoughts on that, even my final thoughts. I think Mondo Teela figure is a total win in my book. From the sculpt and the articulation to the accessories and overall presentation, I think this is yeah, I think Mondo is pretty much, as I say, firing on all cylinders on this one. I mean, there's a few little miss here and there with, like I said, the ankles, and maybe just with and even with the sword holder, the way to put that on. I haven't tried it yet, so like I said, I'll probably more than likely not display her with the sheath with the swords around her waist, I guess, in the back. But yeah, not bad. I mean, price-wise, she's definitely a premium figure for sure. So, I mean, I know a lot of the Masters of the Universe collectors out there, they're used to the smaller figures, and, you know, not too used to with the, you know, now that Mondo's putting out these 1/6 scale figures of Teela. And I know they've got a new Teela version coming out. And I do have her... I think, or no, that's She-Ra. I'm sorry. I'm sure they're going to put a new Teela figure out, but I know She-Ra and her, I think is it the horse? Is it Swiftwind? Yeah, I think they're coming out with that. I might end up maybe getting that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, not very much. My only real gripe, like I said, I wish I don't know. There's not much of a gripe. Like I said, it's just, you know, as you can see, you know, her alternate portrait here, alternate portrait. Not many two gripes on this. Like I said, the ankles, they're durable. Like I said, they're fine. I mean, they're not super crazy loose. But yeah, that's, like I said, I want to be there's not too much nitpicking on this figure per se. Yeah, definitely. So it's still available if you still, you know, want to, you know, something from the Masters from the MOTU universe, Teela, go for it and get it. So it's definitely for sure worth getting it. And as always, thanks for tuning in to this unboxing review. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, please, and drop your thoughts on Mondo's Masters of the Universe line in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more high-end collectible reviews. Till the next one, take care.